Respected guest of honor, Dr. C. Zubeni Tanglai, IFS, Director, Nagaland Zoological Park, all esteemed members of St.Joseph University, and my dear students, a very good morning and greetings to all of you. Well, I am Dr. Day2 Mary, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, shall be your host for the day. It's my great pleasure and first and foremost duty on behalf of St.Joseph University. We warmly welcome you all to this 2 days Freshers Induction Program for postgraduate students. I hope we will have a wonderful time together. Without further ado, let me highlight the order for today's program. Session 1, Invocation, Father Anish, PRO. Welcome address by Reverend Sister Tinus, DMI, Deputy Registrar. Felicitations, Sister Chinama, DMI, Finance Controller. Special song by the Department of Psychology and Counseling, video presentation of St. Joseph University, Inato Awami, Content Creator. Keynote address by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. D. Nanadurai. Special song by the Department of Physics. Special guest address by our respected guest of honor, Dr. C. Zubeni Tanglai, IFS Director, Nagaland Zoological Park. Vote of thanks, Dr. Stelin, Head of Department of Commerce, followed by St. Joseph Anthem, Department of Psychology and Counseling, and benediction by Sister Victoria, DMI Superior. And we have the session 2, Proceedings of Academics, Dr. Kinitoli H. Yatomi, Dean of Academics. Examination and Evaluation System, Dr. Tiaga Rajan, Controller of Examination. Students Life at St. Joseph University, Professor Charles Ezen, Dean Students Affairs. Wellness Center by Ms. Julia. So to begin with our session 1, I would like to call upon Father Anish, PRO, to invoke God's presence in our midst.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All scripture is breathed out by God, unprofitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete, a gift for every good work. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 16 and 17. As we pray your blessing upon us, may this day be a memorable one. Keep us physically safe and guard our hearts and minds from pride and selfishness. Keep love at the forefront of our minds today, and the guiding light for all. We set out to accomplish this program under your blessing. Help them, Lord, to humbly submit your leading and to trust you always. Humble them and teach them not to depend on their own wisdom, but to entrust their plan to you. Remain them constantly, Lord. That is only through your wisdom and direction that they can get to where they need to be and attain all they can achieve in this life. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Good morning to each one of you present here. Good morning. It's a memorable occasion and landmark for all of us to have this postgraduate Freshers Induction Program. Education is an important aspect of our lives. While some of us take it for granted, there are others who crave and struggle to get it. From Aristotle to APJ Abdul Kalam, Every famous personality has time and again stressed on the importance of education in our lives. As Rabindranath Tagore says, the highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with all excellence. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest of the Day, fathers, sisters, deans, faculties, and students, it's my honor and privilege to welcome all of you on behalf of Reverend Father J. Arulraj, founder and chancellor of this university, and all the management members. We are delighted to have the gracious presence of Sri Dr. Zubaini, IFS, Director, Nagaland Zoological Park, Rangabad. Qualified as a veterinary doctor, respected Madam, we are very much honored to have you here with us today. Your presence and your sharing of our newcomers will benefit and to a better model for their future. Many occasions we lack better role models. May our new postgraduate students take away home from you new thoughts and encouragement. Madam, on this occasion, the university fraternity warmly welcomes you. Welcome, dear ma'am. With great admiration, we welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Nyanadu. As you move from undergraduate to postgraduate, college to university, you will find a much stronger emphasis on self-directed learning and an expectation that your own intellectual curiosity will drive your studies to a far great extent. All of these challenges will ultimately push you forward in your area of specialization, empowering you to enhance your future opportunities. Dear freshers, you must be wondering that how this university classrooms or campus is going to be. No wonder. I ask all of you to set your goals for your 2 years of life. Keep sight of your goals.
Chinama, Finance Controller, to felicitate our guest of honor.
Stop the clock, it's amazing. You should see the way the light dances off your hair. A million colors of hazel, golden and red. Saturday morning is fading. The sun's reflected by the coffee in your hand. My eyes are caught in your gaze all over again. We were so lost, waiting on a miracle, trying to find ourselves in the winter snow. So alone in love, like the world had disappeared. Oh, I won't be silent and I won't let go. I will hold on tight till the afterglow, and we'll burn so bright till the darkness softly clears. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. The weather outside's changing. The leaves are buried under 6 inches of white. The radio is playing iron and wine. This is a new dimension. This is a level where we're losing track of time. I'm holding nothing against it except you and I. We were alone, waiting on a miracle, trying to find
Thank you.
Today's chief guest, Dr. Subani Sankle IFS, Director, Nagaland Zoological Park, and other higher functionaries of the university, sisters and fathers, faculty members, and my dear students. A very good morning to you all. So I am very happy to stand before you in the second day of the induction program for the PG students. I welcome you all to the family of St.Joseph University, and I wish you all to have a pleasant stay for the next 2 years, which is very important time for your life. Here you are too fortunate to get this opportunity, because many of the students, they have stopped their studies in the UG level itself due to many reasons. But you are too fortunate to go further in your education, that is the PG course. Here I would like to convey you 3 important messages how you will make this 2-year period a useful one, which will decide your entire lifestyle of your future life. Because this is the golden period for you. So you want to equip yourself with good knowledge and with good attitude, which will help you to sense a good lifestyle in future. The very important thing is the time management. See, many of us, we are lagging in the time management. Many of us, we make the time to manage us. We should not do like that. The time should not manage us. We have to manage our own time. We have to make use of the time, the opportunity in a better manner. Because opportunity will not be given to you all, many of the people. It has been denied by due to certain reason. So you manage your time properly. Spend your time in a useful manner. Then only you can study well and you utilize your time effectively, and you can acquire more knowledge. I will give a best example from an important personality. All of you know Abraham Lincoln, who was the president of the prestigious post in the world. I don't know how many of you know about his family background and how he suffered to achieve that president of USA post. Actually, he was a son of a shoemaker. He didn't have enough formal school education, and his physical appearance is also not good, and he is having a lot of inferiority complex. After his informal school education and all the thing, he started his work with a small business at the age of 21. At the age of 52, he was elected as vice president of USA. See, he started his career from 21 to 52. In the span of 30 years, he faced all the failures. But even though that, he didn't give up the perseverance. He worked hard with the perseverance. That is very, very important. You may face so many failures, but don't give up your mind. Even that at the age of 52, when he entered into the assembly for his first inaugural speech, during that time, the aristocrats and rich people in the USA did not digest that Abraham Lincoln as vice president, because he is the son of a shoemaker, cobbler. So one of the aristocrats, he raised the question during the first inaugural speech of his inaugural speech at assembly. He raised the question to make him fun. See, your father made shoes for our family. Now you are a president. Do you know your father made shoes for our family? Then the entire assembly, they made Abraham Lincoln a fun. Then he simply, humbly answered that I know my father made shoes for many families, not only your family, many other families he made shoes, but still now we didn't have any complaint about the shoes which he has made. All the shoes are in a good quality. If you have any complaints, please bring it to me. I will repair it and will return to you. Because all the entire assembly, they thought he may be getting offended, but he was not. So after saying this one, the entire assembly got struck dumb. Then they wondered. So this is the humbleness of the Abraham Lincoln. This is the way to face the tight corner. So from his life, we can learn hard work with perseverance and also the humbleness, how to face the tight corners. And last, I would like to convey one thing, which also I feel very bad. Because many of the people who are residing in Nagaland, they are hesitating to go out of the state. We conducted the campus interview 3 months back, but very few participated. And very one or two, they were selected by the people and they will be recruited somewhere else in Bangalore, Chennai, like that. But the people are hesitating to go outside the Nagaland. That mind set should be changed. Because once you go out of the state, then only your culture, your tradition will be spread out throughout the world. So you have a strong mind to go out of the states for your job opportunity or any other thing. So before completing your thing, you will be given so many opportunity to attend the campus interview for the so many recruiters all over India. So you make use of it. You attend the thing and have some experience. Our main objective is, we are not only sending you out with only the degree, which is having only marks, numbers. That is not our objective. Because the degree is just a sign or it is a proof for your learning. It is not like that. How much knowledge you have acquired, how much information you have acquired, that is very, very important. And also, whenever you are going out, you would like to give a good employment opportunity also. That is the main objective of the university, with a degree and employment opportunity. But you go to cooperate with us. You should have a proper mind setup. You should change your mind setup that you should ready to go out of Nagaland. If it is the case, then definitely you will be getting a good job. So this is my humble request during your stay of these 2 years. You learn, you enjoy the campus life. At the same time, you equip yourself with the placeable with the national and international recruiters. My dear students, again I welcome you all to St.Joseph University family, and I wish you all have a pleasant stay for the next 2 years, which is an important period of your life, which will decide your future life. Have a pleasant day, enjoy, have fun, learn more. Thank you.
Welcome to the family. We're glad that you have come to share your life with us as we grow in love, and may we always be to you what God would have us be. A family always there to be strong and to lean on.
Most regarded Vice Chancellor, Sister, Fathers, Head of Department, Faculty, Senior Students, and my dear freshers, a very good morning to all of you. It's indeed a pleasure to be a part of this fresher induction program for postgraduate student 2022 of St.Joseph University. I have heard a lot about this prestigious university, which is the hub of knowledge, and have been imparting quality education to the students since its inception. We are so glad, and I'm so glad that I could come and be a part of this program today. I have learned a lot from this institute. Well, I believe that all the new PG students who are inducted and who have been selected for these new courses here are the lucky ones, and also a very bright ones, because they are the one, and you are the one who will carry the baton of this university to achieve greater heights, and you will continue to carry the good legacy of the St. Joseph University even in future days to come. And I strongly believe that you will not fail us. Well, I express my heartfelt thanks to the management, to the authority of this university for picking me up or inviting me as one of the special guests for this Freshers Induction program of our PG Student 2022. It is really a great opportunity and privilege, and with the hope I came here that it will be an enriching experience for me also and for all of us here. Well, it is also worth mentioning that the management and the teaching facility of this St. Joseph University, how they are imparting a quality world-class education to the students with a sprawling campus of 33 acres and offering more than 1941 courses. So this is a very unique, as our respected Vice Chancellor have already said, that one of the unique educational institution which is providing quality education to the students. And we are so privileged as, I'm also from this community as a Naga. We are so privileged that we could get such kind of quality education from this institution, which is at par with the world education level. So you are all one of the luckiest students, I should say, being a part of this institution. Well, just a small message I would like to give to all the freshers out here. So you have come here with so many hopes and aspiration. You may have so many dreams, and you will have ambitions to achieve. So these are all with this kind of hopes and aspiration, you have come and joined this campus. Our sisters have said everything is new here. The campus, the classrooms, the syllabus, all these are new. And even you will be having a new technology to handle also. So many things are coming up. And this university is going to, it is like a kind of a tower, standing tall, and it has stood here like a spreading tree of knowledge. So you have come to the right place, I should say. And you have been given, you have to embrace every change in your step of life when you are here in this college. So looking around, as I came here in the morning, we can see there are so many modern facilities have been here, installed here in this university, with all these well-equipped laboratories, amenities, infrastructure for extracurricular activities, and a very good teaching faculties who will guide you and encourage you to achieve your dreams. There are some of the few things which I would like to spell out, and I would like to tell you like kind of tips. Okay? See, I'm as I sit here with your respected Vice Chancellor and your register, I was I became nostalgic, because I was also a student. Once upon a time, I was also a student like one of you. I studied here only till my class 12, and then I'm a veterinary doctor by profession. So after that, I went for my veterinary graduate study in Guwahati, out of the state. So seeing you all, it reminds me back of my school days, my college days, when I was a student like you all. We all have gone through the life of a student, right? Every one of us out here, our sisters also, every one of us, all your teaching facilities, my staff here, all we have gone through this phase of life, student life. And I think that student life is one of the best life, I should say, because we don't have to worry about so many things. We just have to study. Parents are providing us, they're giving us everything. Teachers are there to guide us. Friends are there to enjoy with them. So these are one of the most beautiful phase or the period of our life. So when I think of all those years back, today I was nostalgic and I'm very happy, and memories started coming up, like all those memories that we have created together with my friends in my college days, my campus, this all came floating back to me. So this, just want to let you all know, through my experience, I would just like to give you some of the few tips as a student, how you have to be. Like, see, this student life is very short, so we need to make the best use of the time that we get. So I just want to give you some tips or some kind of things, a few things which you can hold on. Like, you have to always think positive. Positivity is one of the most important things. See, as a young person, we are likely prone to depression. These days, we face kind of so many, in the news also, some very high personality people getting into suicidal things. So these are very common nowadays. Maybe the society is not able to understand our problem. So see, when such things comes, we need to be very positive. Whenever in your studies also, you have to be very positive. You have to think positive and study. So in every aspect of your life, when you are positive, even in your studies, everything will turn out to be positive. So you have to say, the moment you say that I can't, I won't, then automatically your everything you won't be able to do. Never say that I can't. So think success all the time. Don't think of failures. Of course, as our many important people, they have achieved success after repeated failure. Failure is not the end. It's just the beginning of everything. So we need to always focus on the success. When you fail, you get up and you have to again go. You have to again start off again. That is one thing that which I want to let you all know, and you have to avoid negative environment. There will be negative all around, but try to take only the positive thing in your life. This will be very helpful for you. And one thing I want to tell you is to keep the sight of your goal. See, you have many activities. You have to have a goal. And when you have your goal, I just want to let you all know that even in my personal experience, you have to decide upon your dreams and your goals. So see, you write your dreams and your goal. When you write your dreams and your goal, you will have, it will be, when you open that particular book or your diary, you will always have that reminder in your mind. I mean, it will always remind you that you have set a goal, you have to accomplish it. So this is very important. You have to write your goals and dreams, and you try to develop the plan to reach them. If you don't work hard and don't complain that you didn't get this, you didn't get this much mark, without working hard, you will not be able to work hard. You will not be able to get what you want in your life. So working, and then there is also one thing, when you are persistent, that means you are working on something which is you are very passionate about. Something which you are very passionate about, and something you love it, so that you really work hard for that. So as I have finished my post-graduation. After post-graduation only, I started preparing for my civil service exam. Okay, it's never too late for anyone. There are some people who prepare their exam from before UG also. After undergraduate they will, because that is a basic minimum requirement for civil service examination. So I have started my preparation only after my post-graduation. Post-graduation is my veterinary science post-graduation. So after my master in veterinary science only, I have started preparing for this civil service exam. So it is never too late. If any one of you are planning to give civil servant, see here, some of you will become an academician, some of you will become a businessman, some of you will end up in a private job, some of you will become an entrepreneur, some of you will be in a kind of politician, some of you will be in a different kind of profession. So each profession, this after PG, again you will have another kind of interest, and that will take you to the level where you want your career to be and where you want yourself to be. So if you are also interested in preparing for the civil service examination, you are never too late. If you have all the knowledge and all the time and you can prepare, if you have the desire to be a civil servant also. And then as our VCF also talk about, it revolves everything, all the same only. Like, you have to focus on your time and your energy. See, as I say that student life is very short. Once you lose this opportunity of studies, that study period is very short. It will never come back to you. Even if I want to study now, that kind of student, when I was fresh like you all, it will never come back. So this is the best time and this is the best opportunity that you have. See, when we just calculate at 10 to 15 years of studies from the nursery till or post-graduation or graduate, this is a study period that will determine your future. So don't waste your precious time. In these 2 years out here you will be spending in this campus, you make a good use of your time. And learn to analyze the details, okay? See, when you make an attempt for any exam, I hope and I believe that many of you have given civil service exam here in NPC exam here in Nagaland also. Many of you might not have gone, might have made some failure, and you have not gone through the prelims also, maybe. And some of you might have gone through the prelims and you have given till mains exam. So these are some of the exams that you might have given. And some of you may be very discouraged that I wouldn't give anymore. You might have thought like that also. So there are certain things I have seen in my friends in the civil, we have cleared the civil service together. Some of them were giving 6 times, 7 times they were successful. First time, second time, third time, fourth time they were not successful. 6 attempts, 7 attempts, they cleared the civil service exam. So if after giving once or twice, when you give up, I think that is not the way. I'm just, I think many of you may not do like that also, but this is just a kind of thing that you need to really work hard and you need to really, again, pick up from where you learn to analyze the things. What I mean to say is learn from your mistake. Which attempt you have given, the first attempt which you have given, if you have done some mistake, you have not been able to read the proper syllabus or the syllabus which you need to give more importance. If you have left that, you can analyze it and you can do better next time. When you do that, when you analyze your own mistake, admit your mistake. Don't feel shy to admit your mistake. You know, that is humbleness, as our VC has told about Abraham Lincoln. Humility is very important. When you know, when you admit it, when you don't feel shy that I don't know. Because we are in a sense, each individual is not supposed to know everything. I will not know everything, you will not know everything. So it is our duty to learn everything. Even from my 4th grade staff, I learned something from them. If I ask them anything, because the thing which they know, I may not know it. So these are kind of lifelong, learning is a lifelong process. So learn from your mistake, admit it. I think that will give you a kind of, even in your day-to-day life as well as in your studies also, it will help you. And keeping a mentor, you know, like senior or some faculty members or some elders or a friend who can help you and encourage you when you feel down or when you feel sad. This is very important, because that if you are struggling with your studies or with your choice of career, or when you are preparing for some competitive exam, having a mentor will help you to regain your lost interest, and once again you will be able to revive and you will be able to study well. So keeping a mentor is very important. And don't be afraid to innovate. You have to always think out of box. Be different. You know, following the herd is just a mediocrity. So you have to think out of box and then be different, and you will be able to innovate greater things. That is also one of the objectives of our St.Joseph University, be innovative and also be honest and dependable. When you are honest and when you are dependable, even whenever you are given a small task to do by your faculty or by your seniors, you will be sincere in that, you will be honest in that. That will get reflected in your character also, and that will give you the stability whenever you are in your studies also, be it with your social gathering, with your social interaction with your friends or with your faculty members. So these are some of the few things which I learned, and I just want to share with you all. This is from my personal experience, And I want you all to study, work hard, and we have to remember God also. Leave the race to God, because ultimately He is the one who is going to help us, and He is the one who is going to be with us. So a small insight I would just like to give you, as our Vice Chancellor have already said, that this campus interview thing is a very new thing for us in Nagaland University, in Nagaland institution in Nagaland. So you all will be getting an opportunity for this campus interview. You have to make a full potential of the opportunity. Why? Because, see, our state, we have a very limited job. How many of us will become a civil servant? How many of us will end up in a job, government job sector? See, things are now getting, the unemployment rate is going higher and higher up. The educated people, most of us are educated, almost every households are educated. How many doctors, how many engineers are coming up? You cannot always wait for the government sector to get into the government sector. We have a lot of opportunity, and we can do very well. I have been outside state for nearly 12 years after my UG, then BG, then after that studying for the exams and all. I was outside for 12 years. So, when you go outside, you learn a lot from the other people around you. How they are studying, their method of studying, how to interact with them. Interacting with our friends from the other states, it helps us a lot. It even enables us to develop our personality also. How to interact with them, how to be with them. It's a beautiful thing, what I have learned. And that kind of adjustability and the flexibility that we get when we stay outside, when we go and work outside, that is something which it will be inbuilt, it will be with us, and it helps us even in the future days to come. So whenever, that kind of flexibility should also be there. I am here, or you should always be here, or I should always get job in Nagaland. I think if at this juncture, in this now, at this current scenario, if we have that kind of mentality, we will not go further, dear students. We should learn to get opportunity. We should try to take every opportunity that comes to our way. Maybe you will land up after this campus interview, and you land up in some good job out there in the cities in south or in north, and then you may have an opportunity even to go abroad. And after that, you will be in abroad only. Maybe, see, so many opportunities are there. Once we come out of our comfort zone, we have a lot of opportunities. So try to be there. Try to be flexible. Try to get as much as you can knowledge from the others. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Whatever you do. Out here also, you try to learn as much as from each other, from your faculty. Learn from them. They have a lot of knowledge. They know a lot of opportunities. Try to get everything from them as much as you can, because they are going to help you. And that is what I want to let you all know. I just want to give you a small insight to the profession that I have joined. Okay, I am an Indian Forest Service officer of 2013 batch, and basically we are termed as the green soldiers of the country, because we are given the responsibility of conservation of flora and fauna, and to ensure environmental stability and upkeep of the ecological balance. So just a kind of, we are under the Forest, Environment, Climate Change Department. So right now I am the director of Nagaland Zoological Park, Rana Pahar, Dimapur. So I believe that all of you might have visited the zoo, most of you, and it is the only zoo in Nagaland right now, covering an area of 176 hectares, with 365 numbers of captive wild animals and birds of 40 species. So that our zoological park is also a hot spot for birding, for bird lovers. We have butterfly also. More than 120 species of butterflies are being reported from our campus. And then we have a collaboration with Educational Institute for Nature Learning as well as Awareness Creation. Apart from that, there are eco clubs from some schools, colleges, and eco-warriors. They also come and help us for conducting various activities like social work, cleaning of the zoo, and all those staff's awareness game we have with them. Another is the internship. We offer the internship for a week by veterinary graduates from the various veterinary institutes. They also come to our zoo. Other from that, we have kind of trainings of zookeepers on management of wildlife, captive wildlife and animals and birds, and rescue and rehabilitation of wild animals and birds. That is our constant activity which have been going on. Of late, after I've joined, many of our friends, the publics are now getting awareness more about the wild animal and birds, and if they found any wild animals and birds getting strayed from the forest, they come and donate to us. So we keep them, or we have to go and take, if it is in a village, they inform us, so we go and rescue them and bring them and keep it in our zoo, and we rehabilitate them in our zoo. So these are some of the works that we usually do, and we celebrate all those various important days like World Environment Day, World Elephant Day, then Tiger Day, Wildlife Week, and all those. These are some of the few activities that I would like to share with you all from our zoological park also, because we can also have some kind of activities like awareness thing and all, even in the future days to come. And you can also visit our zoo as a school, from the college side also, for tour or for field visit. It's very nearby here. And with this, I would like to even share some of the concern that I have. That we as a society, how much are how much is our understanding towards conservation of nature and natural resources that we have in our state. So we Nagas are hunters from time immemorial, right? Our forefathers, they hunt animals and they eat, but they do it in a sustainable way, I should say, because the way they do it is something which they keep it for the future also. Sustainability is like keeping in mind to sustain even the future generation also. But now our younger generation, we don't follow that. We do whatever we like. So that's how most of our population, wildlife population, gets disrupted, and the population is decreasing. Like, as we know, there is no tiger. Our forefathers, they reported there is tiger in Nagaland, but now we don't have tiger in Nagaland. And not only that, the hornbill, the beautiful bird hornbill, these are also the birds which are endangered. Why? Because we mercilessly hunt them down. For the feather is being used for our traditional dress. So these are some of the things which are been going on. So I just want to let you all know, as a student, we all have a responsibility for conserving as well as for preserving our natural resources, our flora and fauna. The remaining ones that is left now, we should all try our best to preserve such kind of things. So it is your duty, it is my duty, everyone, to spread an awareness among our friends, or be it in your family, in your villages, in your colony, that we should stop such kind of hunting and all in your locality. We should always try to spread out, and you should always try to give this information to all of your acquaintances. This is my humble request. And not only that, see, felling of trees. Okay, we are destroying our pristine forests by felling the trees and making it an open, degraded land without any vegetation. So what are we facing right now? The impact that we are facing is water availability. There is scarcity of water everywhere. Then there is soil erosion, which leads to landslide. And not only that, climate change. Some places it's becoming hotter, some places it's becoming colder. So these are some of the issues that we need to ponder on. As a student, I would like to let you all know about that. And not only that, pollution. Pollution is also one big problem in our society right now. Like air pollution, water pollution, land and soil. How the air pollution is like from the smoke and vehicle and from the brick. These all are some of the, which is contributing to the air pollution, water, plastic waste, sewages, which is falling into the rivers and all. And then it will pollute the entire system, the river ecosystem, and the fishes will become poisonous. And when we consume such kind of fishes, it is dangerous for us, for our health point of view. So then land, plastic waste, then e-waste. This is all becoming a problem for all of us. And soil also, overuse of pesticides and chemicals. These all are some of the, these are, so many problems are there, but I just highlight some few problems which are very relevant to our, to us right now. So these are some of the problems that we have. So I would just like to suggest some few remedies. That is, you need to plant more trees on special occasion. Why? I have read one story about a Haryana one man. His daughter died when he was very young. So every year on his on her death anniversary, he used to plant 100 trees. So that is how he used to plant trees. I mean, in that way. So during birthdays or wedding anniversaries, you can always plant trees. In that way, we will be able to increase the tree cover, even in our locality, in our area. And every wild animal and birds, they have a very important role in maintaining the ecological balance of the ecosystem or the forest. I believe that most of you are from the science background. You will have more better knowledge than me regarding all this, how they are maintaining the ecological balance. So we need this awareness to stop the practice of hunting wildlife. That is also very important. Each and every individual. I would like to just give you one, I would like to just say one example. We all know that Nagaland is the Amur falcon capital of the world, right? I think you all know that, right? Everyone knows about it, right? Amur falcon, the bird which comes all the way from Siberia. So, see now it's in the month of October. It will be coming now. Month of October, it will start coming, Amur falcon. So it will start coming to our place. They will rest here, they will eat, and they will fill their stomach, and after that they will fly. So this Amur falcon, during the time, in the initial year, the forest department had a very important role in stopping the hunting of these birds. So there was massive awareness campaign going on in the schools, and the little children were also given awareness about Amur falcon. So there was one incident that a little child, one girl, during the Amur falcon season, her father was going out with a gun to shoot the bird. The little girl was so, like, he was given the awareness in the school by the teacher as well as the forest official that we should not kill Amur falcon. Amur falcon is our friend. So she knows that. So she asked her father, started holding his father's leg and started crying. Amur falcon is my friend, Papa, don't kill them. So in that way his father put down the gun and then he stopped hunting the gun, he stopped hunting the birds. So that's how a small message that goes, it have a lot of impact. So we should also try to be a small part of that. And alternative use of plastic bags, that is very important. We should always try to replace it with a glass bottle or steel or paper bags and cloth bags instead of plastic, every one of us. And segregation of biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste in your kitchen, that is very important. Because if we don't segregate, it will end up in a landfill and segregation is becoming difficult. So this is also one thing we should all remember. It's in your kitchen only. From your kitchen it will start, segregation of waste, which will help in cleaning the environment to a greater extent. And then also be aware of judicious use of water, light in your campus also, as well as in your home also. Whenever you are not there, you should switch it off. All are exhaustible, so we should take care. These are all, we should use it judiciously. And whenever you go to the forest, our Nagaland is kind of different. Most of the land are under community. So we have many forest areas. When you go to the jungle for extracting something like from the forest, like firewood, wild berries, wild vegetables, bamboo shoots, you need to extract it in a sustainable way so that you will be able to keep it even for the future generation also. So these are some of the few things that you remember as as a responsible person, as a responsible student, we should be environmentally sensitized also, and we should know even the value of conservation. So as a student, this will also help you even in the future days to come. As you are the backbone of the society, you are the future of tomorrow. You will be the one who will be leading the society. So you should be all aware, and I believe that you all will be. The few things that which I have mentioned right now will be of beneficial to you. Lastly, I wish all the freshers a very happy stay in this campus, and I wish you all that you enjoy the best time of your life here, and don't forget to study, work hard, and be successful in whatever endeavor that you have. And if any one of you wants to have any kind of interaction or any help from me, even if you want to go for like civil service exam or anything, you are always welcome. I will give the number to our sister also, so you can always call me and you can always ask me. And then once again, I thank the faculty, also the management, for inviting me as a special guest out here. It was a learning experience for me, enriching, and thank you all, and I wish you all the best, all the freshers in your studies here in this campus. Thank you once again.
Respected dignitaries and my dear student, a very good morning to all. The gratitude is not only the greatest of all virtues, I can say it is a parent of all virtues. Let me call this day as a fraternity, because we are all together, and also I felt very happy to extend my word of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I give glory to Almighty God for showering His blessings on this day to make this occasion a resounding one. We are very grateful to our chief guest and guest of honor, Dr. C. Zubeni Sanglai, IFS, the Director, Zoologic Park, for sparing her valuable time for us today. I can say now that whatever our Vice Chancellor is said, there are three qualities: time management, hard work, and perseverance. Ma'am, I can say we are able to find all these qualities in our life when you are sharing your life experience. So, on behalf of your management, I sincerely thank you for your experience, sharing of your experience, and your encourageable words like being positive, dream and goal, and making our student to be environmentally be concerned. So, on behalf of management, I sincerely thank you for your presence today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I thank you, the management, for giving me the opportunity to render my word of thanks. Thank you, Vandana.
Oh, St. Joseph University, you live with love so dear, dwell amidst the beauty of this blessed land, where the nature
Father, we come to you in gratitude today, giving thanks, praise for the promise of our new academic year, with full of hopes and plans for all the PG first years. As we welcomed our new students into our St. Joseph family, we implore your blessings upon them and guide them as they begin their journey with us. We come to you today asking for your leadership, wisdom, and support as we wind up this program. Come with us, inspire us, and lead us in our time together. For this, I ask you through Christ our Lord. Amen.